Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream. Today we are going to do something a little different. We will be casting StaZzz versus Revenger for the wonderful dual army tournament that is the Double Trouble Rumble V2. Now, the winner of this tournament will be getting $200. The runner-up will be getting $100. Of course, it is the first round, and it's going to be a little bit of a special first round because the winner of this is already known to be playing Excal in the next round. Hello, Revenger in the chat already, saying Revenger will win. Gonna be fun. We are just waiting for StaZzz at the moment. And as soon as he is here, I'm guessing we're first gonna start with a little lag test, and then we're gonna hop right into the game. So, for anybody who hasn't heard about this tournament, it's a dual army tournament, so every player will get 2 armies to play with at the start. So this means they could get a GLA and a USA, a China and a GLA, China and a China, or a GLA and GLA. All matchup combinations are possible that are in the matchup section over here. I can put it onto the screen. So the matchups are going to be Air plus Stealth, Tank plus Vanilla GLA, Inf plus Demo, Nuke plus Infantry, Super Weapon plus Demo, Nuke versus Tox, Vanilla China versus Vanilla plus Vanilla USA, Air plus Tank, Laser plus Tox, Nuke plus USA, Super Weapon plus China, and Tank versus Nuke, Infantry versus Air, and Tox and Demo. All matchups will be played as a mirror. There will be no reverses, so that's going to be very interesting. StaZzz is here in the Rapmin. He's not joining though, which is a little bit annoying. StaZzz saying in Discord, 4 minutes please. So I guess we're just waiting a little bit. In the meantime, I guess we can have a look at the bracket real quick. So, as you guys can see here in the bracket, Excal is already in round 2. He got a bye. So did Marikar, to be honest. So the top 2 from the World Series got a bye in this tournament. And the set I will be streaming today is going to be StaZzz versus Revenger. Very interesting. They have to fight Excal in round 2 for whoever wins. And, for the rest, let's have a look at this bracket. Lift Truck beat Dark Ninja 5-0. In the first round, so Lift Truck is also in round 2. Then we have StaZzz and Nickname, who will be facing Lift Truck. We have Charcoal or Egg versus Raging K. Raging K is already into round 2 as well. He beat Egg 5-0. And for the rest, we have Marikar, who had a bye as well to round 2, like I said. So that's going to be very interesting. Either Fargo or Antipro will have to face him. No, that's how the bracket is so far. Let's see who's gonna get into round 2 from our little set over here. How is everybody doing in the chat while we wait for StaZzz? I see wallpaper in the chat. Hello. Fred is in the chat. Joker is in the chat. Hello. Fred says, busy Sunday, 4 sets. Well, yeah, very busy indeed, and if that's the case. I don't know which other sets are being played on Sunday. But yeah, this is mine. I'm gonna be streaming this one, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Hello, Egg in the chat saying Davey Cost. Let's go! Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, we're just waiting for StaZzz to join up. Revenger over here playing a warm-up game against Tank. I have heard there's a little bit of a skill gap between StaZzz and Revenger. StaZzz, of course, being decently high pro. I don't know a lot about Revenger, but it's gonna be interesting because it's double armies. So any kind of shenanigans can happen and can occur. So, you know, anything can happen. So we're gonna see some juicy strategies out of both players, and maybe Revenger will catch StaZzz off guard in these tournament games. Let me know if everything is alright, the sound is good for the stream, and if the scoreboard is good. Oh. See, we are switching Radmin real quick. Okay. Let's quickly do that then. Let's quickly join the Radmin and let's find the players there. I think we're doing a little lag test first. And after that, we'll see how it goes. Hope the latency is alright for these players. Because I am Dutch, and as far as I know, these players are both Russian, or are both from Russia. So hopefully the lag isn't going to be too bad. There is quite a bit of travel distance between us. Game is full. Oh no, the game is full. Let me in. Yeah, thank you. Oh, no, wait. Wait. I need to go back real quick. Why do I not have this map? Wait a minute. There's something wrong here with the maps. Let me quickly have a look here in the map pool. Because I did have them downloaded. Yeah, I do have them downloaded. So maybe that one is not in the map pool. The Salt Lake. Salt Lake River. Is this a different map? Let's ask the players real quick. So I do have the maps installed right here. Weird bug. See if I can install the maps again. Very interesting. Thank you, Fred, for posting all the games in the chat that are going to be casted today. Let me quickly have a look for these maps again. Because this is a little weird. So here's the map pool. Are they in a map? In a map, perhaps? Let's hope that is not the case. Let me quickly. Yes, yes to all. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Move maps. Replace all these maps real quick. And now everything should just be installed. I really don't know what the issue is here. And they're still not installed. How can this be? How can this be? I just reinstalled the maps on stream and it's just not working. Sorry guys, 1 sec. Okay, yeah. We can also just try and quickly do something else. Just test real quick if it actually has to transfer, if it's just a glitch. Joker in the chat saying, you do not have the maps? Well, I did install the maps before the set. And I just reinstalled them, but it does not seem to be showing. So let's quickly just do a test over here. Yes, Fred, I am indeed Dutch. I have no idea what this means, to be completely honest. Yeah, maps. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, good luck, have fun to the players. Yeah, I really don't know what went on with these maps here. Just waiting on the players to be ready and click play. Oh, I need ops, of course I need ops. I am a monkey. Alright, my bad. Alright, let's go. Let's hop into the first game here. Yeah, I really don't know why these maps have to transfer. It's so weird. If anybody knows what the issue here is, or what issue I might be facing, please do let me know. But anyhow, we have StaZzz here as Air Force and tank playing in the cyan. And on the other side of the map, over here, we have Revenger playing as the Air Force and the tank in the pink. On the map, Tiny something, I kinda already forgot the name. That's alright. On this map, gonna be a very interesting map. I have not seen this map before. I am not really known with 1v1, of course. It seems like we have a supply at the top and a supply at the bottom. And some nice decorations here. Very cool. We see Revenger over here building a China and the USA supply. And the same over here for StaZzz. So it is definitely gonna be interesting here what the players are gonna do. See a USA barracks coming up. Maybe to capture the oils, I would assume. Or actually it's going for a drop, I think. Yeah, very nice. Joker in the chat saying gentle text is a bit too big. Let me tone it down a little bit. So we see StaZzz going for a forward war factory as well. Coming in with a GAT. And a drop here coming in as well. Dropping in the middle. Really to try and laser lock this flame tank over here. So that gets dealt with quite nice and easy for StaZzz. Chinook has to retreat though because it's getting chased away by the Gatling tank. And a very fast laser lock here coming through from StaZzz right away. Very nice to see. Very good reaction speed on that. Some more map control being established over here at the bottom for Revenger. And well, two little armies here. Some missile defenders and some Gatling tanks facing off here. Again, a very fast laser lock here from StaZzz. The reaction timing is really good from him. Two dozers here at the top, just chilling. Meanwhile, we have the Gatling guns kind of facing off here. Still not really a winner. But, well, we'll see how this engagement goes, right? It seems like it's gonna go to StaZzz just a little bit. The laser logs are a little slow here from Revenger, and the Flamer is now flaming down this supply, which is gonna be mildly annoying, stopping the economy here for Revenger just a little bit. Supply does go down. And these missile defenders over here do not seem like they are gonna get the job done for Revenger. StaZzz manages to break through quite easily over here, quite comfortably. Very interesting to see mostly Gats and missile defenders. Kinda almost looking like a GLA army composition of RPGs and quads. Nice laser locks here coming through again. And actually quite a bit of splash damage went to this Gatling tank of StaZzz. And it does go down. And now we see 2v1 here with a missile defender. It does not seem to go great here for Revenger. And he calls in the GG already. Well played.
You have been defeated.
And of course we're stuck in game over, like always. Let me know, guys, if the gentle text is a lot better now, or if it's still too big. Because I would like people on phones to also see the gentle text and the score and whatever. So that's why I made it a little big. But very well played to StaZzz. Let's see if the other maps are also gonna have the same issue here. I hope not. That would be really annoying. But as you guys can see here, I'll just put it up on stream right now. For you guys to see that I do in fact have the maps installed. Here you see my map folder. And here, all the maps are here. All the maps that are in the map pool, they are here. So I did install them. I don't know why it's not counting them. Or why it doesn't see it in game. Whose map and matchup? Ask Revenger. I am pretty sure that the... actually, let me look it up here real quick. Yeah, the first player in the bracket, yeah. Loser picks map. Loser picks map. Over here. So I'm guessing that the picks from here alternate. And that the loser can pick the maps all the way through. And StaZzz goes for air stealth as the matchup. Both players choose to start as stealth and not Air Force. Oh, actually, StaZzz does choose to go Air Force. Okay, okay. Very interesting here, because Air Force does have good general powers, of course, that they can really use to their advantage in the early game, mid game, and the late game. Yeah, I really don't know what went wrong with installing the maps. I apologize, guys. I'll see if I can have it figured out for the next sets and for the next games. So this is a little bit of a weird bug here. Wait, let's get into the next match. Ranger is taking some time to load. That's okay though. We have StaZzz here in the cyan playing as Air Force and Stealth. And Revenger playing as Air Force and Stealth as well in the pink. Very interesting map pick. There are some supplies on both sides. There are some oils in the middle. Not that many oils though. There's only 4 for as far as I know. And the refinery in the base over here for both players. Gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna be using USA Tech at the start, or if they're just gonna go for GLA power spam. It seems to be that both players are building USA Tech for the start, and that both players are sending their workers into the middle to contest all of this money, and maybe get a sneaky worker. Workers in the middle will meet. 2 over here for StaZzz, and 2 workers over here for Revenger. And the dozer coming out here for Revenger as well to try and crush this worker. Very nice reaction by StaZzz to try and get it into the civilian building, but it sadly does get crushed. And we have a sneaky worker over here. And tunnels do go up for StaZzz in the middle. So both players have a middle established here with some tunnels. A technical gets popped here right away. Let's see where that guy is going. And it seems to be going for probably the power plant, so it's gonna get... Oh no, it survives. A very good pop from StaZzz, but sadly the technical does live on 1 HP. Getting some nice worker crushes in here. I think it's for the rest, it's an anti-technical, yeah it is. So just getting some worker crushes, very nice. Tunnel has been established on the left side here for StaZzz. Very dangerous tunnel, and we see a pop coming up right away to do some damage to Revenger. So the economy here is in quite some trouble, forced to pull off his Chinooks, luckily not losing them, but the supply is now under attack. We do have a little bit of a counter push with some technicals and some RPGs for Revenger, but will it be enough to fend off the mighty rush from StaZzz at the top? Just going for the barracks for now. I mean, it's a fine target, just not the most optimal. Terrorist kills 2 RPGs, which is very nice. And meanwhile, we have this push of StaZzz to worry about in the top, killing a power plant and the supply so far. And the Revenger's just kind of ignoring this and going for his own push, but I don't think that's how the game works. I don't think that's how you can play this game, especially against StaZzz, who is a high pro in this game right now. 1 quad cannon here being produced for Revenger. But Revenger is only on 1 supply right now. We might see him try and expand over here, not just collecting on 1 Chinook. But it seems like we're gonna have a bit of a base race. Revenger now popping to try and defend this, but it's not going great for him. These squads now have veterancy as well, which is gonna make them very hard to take down, especially with just GLA. That being said though, actually, map control here being established for Revenger in the base of StaZzz. Tunnel going up, units going in, and I'm imagining they're gonna go get popped over here in the base. These squads is actually getting cleaned up very nicely here. Very well done by Revenger, but he did lose half his base. StaZzz also lost quite a lot, but he has re-established a supply over here on the top left. StaZzz still has power. Nice tunnel over here getting cleared. Very nice nicely done by Mr. StaZzz. And it seems like Revenger is actually dozer hunted in this game. I don't see any dozers or any power plants for him. So StaZzz is the only one who has power right now. Which is of course very dangerous for Revenger. Mehmet asking in the chat, why is there 2 easy army players? This is a modded map. So a player starts with 5k starting cash. And they get the extra 5k from the easy army and they get to control both armies. So in this game we've had an air force and a stealth, and both players get to control both the armies. So that is why. We see a nice little bike out over here. For Revenger trying to go for these oils. Which is a nice play. Capture upgrade is already completed. So if he captures all these oils, that might actually get him back into the game. I'm not quite sure if StaZzz spotted this guy, but it would be very nice to take him out. Because right now we're at a bit of a standstill in this game. StaZzz, however, is level 3, so the general powers will come in clutcher. Decent sized push over here from Revenger. Trying to go for the base of StaZzz, but very nicely fended off by StaZzz. With a massive army of quad cannons. Again, this forward tunnel is getting cleared up rather easily. Nicely defended, for sure. Oil did go up here. And we see a Spectre going on the base of Revenger. And I think that might actually just be game over here. Because the supply and the war factory are going down. And Revenger does not have any more general powers that he can use for the rest of the game. Barracks also going down to the hole. And a massive push coming in here to follow up on the supply. So there's no more economy other than the 2 oils. And this supply over here for Revenger. And here is the GG for Revenger. Very well played. Should probably update the score.
You have been
Should probably
defeated.
not forget to do that. I've been too focused on the maps and the games. But for now it is StaZzz 2-0 up. Wait just a little bit here for these armies. There we go. Thank Nuke, says Revenger. As the next matchup. And he also gets the map pick. Just going off the rules of the tournament there, loser picks the map. Let's get into the 3rd game over here. Revenger has a wheel of names in Discord. For anybody interested, this is how he's picking maps right now. Very interesting. Look at this, he just has a wheel of names. And he's just spinning them to decide what the next map is gonna be. Which I thought is pretty funny. No idea what the players are saying. If anybody knows, please do translate it for me in the chat. Because I have no idea. I do not speak Russian. Mehmet is saying, I wonder if Avenger just pushed in for the base race instead of trying to win back his base if he would have won the game then. Well, maybe, but against StaZzz, a base race does not seem like the best idea in my opinion, because StaZzz of course is a really good player. So it's a bit risky to go for the base race like that. The matchup that has been chosen seems to be Tank Nuke. Very interesting for Revenger to pick Nuke. The map is Freezing Rain. I don't quite know why Revenger is picking Tank as a starting general, as players are of course allowed to choose which general they start with. But Tank has worse general powers and they unlock later, so I think StaZzz is definitely right there by picking Nuke. Let's get into the next game, ladies and gentlemen. We have over here at the bottom StaZzz as Nuke and Tank playing as Cyan again, and Revenger playing as Pink with the same armies. Let's see what the players are going to do here. We see a forward dozer coming out for Avenger to try and get these supplies in the middle. Very nice and very fast. And we see two back supplies over here for StaZzz. Joker in the chat saying it's 2-0. I'm sorry, I must have misclicked something there. We see a War Factory in the back going up for StaZzz, and Revenger going for a bit more of an aggro build there with a forward War Factory. Meanwhile, we see StaZzz going in with a red guard with capture upgrade to get these oils on the right hand side of the map. Vet 2 Nuke Battlemaster, what am I looking at over here? It appears there's a little bit of a bug in the game right now that if you have the Battlemaster promotion and you have a Nuke Battlemasters, that they will choose to go with Vet 2 instead of just the normal Vet 1 Nuke Battlemasters. This is a really interesting play here. This might just overwhelm StaZzz. I don't think StaZzz really thought about this one. Very interesting. And it will get into the back of the supply line here. Oh, never mind. It's going to go for the dozer. Very interesting. Dozer will not go. Hello? You gonna kill the dozer or not? Yep, okay, dozer does go down here. Very nice. Meanwhile, we see a Nuke Battlemaster in the supply line here of Revenger. Revenger has chosen to go for a little more supplies than oils. While StaZzz has gone for the oils instead of the supplies, which is an interesting choice. We see more nuke Battlemasters with veterancy going into the base of StaZzz. And this one actually managed to get into the supply line. They are a vet too, so that is very annoying to deal with, especially because nuke Battlemasters are already so much faster and stronger than normal Battlemasters. So let's see if the early tempo from Revenger will work against StaZzz, or if the general powers of the nuke general will be stronger in the mid game. We have a Battlemaster still here shooting away at the supply, while Revenger is also in the base of StaZzz with a few units. Airfield going up for StaZzz. While we see more and more units going through the floodgates. A Flamer and more Battlemasters. These Battlemasters are really strong and really hard to deal with. And we see a Helix out here. Sadly, the barracks does get denied here. Another barracks quickly going up, but I don't know if it will manage to get up. Those are going in the Helix to be safe and comfy. Because I think StaZzz is a little bit scared of getting hunted here. And there is a lot of good aggression out here for Revenger. Very nice. I think these Vet 2 Battlemasters were a real big brain move, as we call them. Absolutely eating up StaZzz, and I don't know how he will respond and recover from this. He won't, and he says GG. Well played by Revenger, actually taking a game from StaZzz. So that makes the score 2-1. It is a best of 5, ladies and gentlemen, so we can see anything happen in this game. Hello, Mr. RPP in the chat. Plus. Sadly, I have no clue what the players are saying here. Of course, both players are Russian, so they're just chattering away. Seems like Revenger watched America with those Vet 2 Battlemasters. Yup, maybe. Who knows? I did hear of that before, but I thought it was a myth. But these are the kind of crazy strategies that we see here in the dual army tournaments. We can see stuff that we usually don't see or never see before. We have a super weapon China on Farmlands of the Fallen. We see StaZzz going for the super weapon to get the super weapon general powers, and Revenger actually doing the same. Of course, super weapon general has great general powers. I'm interested in seeing if we can get some alphas up in here. That would be good against the China faction, and of course also against Humvees if players choose to go for those. But let's see over here. In the pink, we have Revenger playing as super weapon and China vanilla. And in the cyan on the other side of the map, we have the same armies for StaZzz in the cyan color. We see a Chinese barracks and a US power plant. Will that mean that we won't get to see China tech here in this game, but he's just going to use this to capture some oils, maybe? It does seem like it. I don't think we'll see any China tech in this game. Chosen to go for 2 USA dozers here. And Revenger over here has chosen to go for the China tech as well as the USA tech. We see a dozer going into a Chinook over here, and it's gonna fly across the map to hopefully build a barracks or an EMP Patriot in the base of StaZzz. And StaZzz does not seem quite prepared for this. He doesn't have a USA barracks, of course. Which does mean that he can't pump out laser missile defenders with the laser locks to take care of this dozer. It is gonna be a very nice barracks. Bunker getting popped right down, and barracks gets cancelled. Very interesting. Switching it up into an EMP Patriot. And bunker going up here again for StaZzz. Bunker does go up, and this will be denied very nicely. Meanwhile, StaZzz is capturing an oil here and an oil here. He's not getting the refinery though, which is a slight mistake in my opinion, because it does give your units or your war factory units a 10% reduction in cost, which is of course very nice to have. Oil over here gets denied for now by the dozer. But very nice reaction timing by StaZzz and putting it into the bunker. We have a Gatling tank over here to try and deny this oil, but this one did go up. And it seems that StaZzz has occupied this building. Humvee out here to try and deal with this Gatling tank that is denying some of the economy here. Chinook goes to half health before the Gatling tank gets taken out. Meanwhile, we have a flamer over here to try and deny this oil again. But very nice laser lock here from StaZzz, taking it out right away. And same with this Gatling tank. Laser locks coming in right away. StaZzz has been very nice with the laser lock so far. Revenger now trying to capture his oils as well. Very interesting that we see Revenger going for the China War Factory and StaZzz going for Humvees in this matchup. I think Humvees here, like you can see, they're very quick and easy at denying these little supplies. And I think they're a lot better than the Gatling tanks in a 1v1 situation. We have MiGs out from Revenger. No black napalm though, so this Humvee does stay alive for now. Pops the missile defenders to try and pick off this MiG as it strikes. Black napalm is now completed for Revenger. And we actually see a Red Guard meeting another Red Guard here. StaZzz trying to take this oil for himself. War Factory here going up for Revenger in the middle of the map, a little bit at bottom right actually. I'm trying to get the supply for himself, of course. Meanwhile, we see some randomly scattered RPGs here. And a new massive Humvee army. Just with Tovies, no filled V's for now. MiGs coming in here to clean this all up, and one Humvee goes down. Lose a MiG for it though. That is not what you want to see. Maybe a little bit of a wrong angle there with that engagement. Oil here comes up for StaZzz, taking it from Revenge. Another MiG strike on the Humvee. MiG denies the oil capture, but it also goes down to the Humvee. Now I'm not quite sure if that's what you want to have happen. But you can't really just let your enemy take all your oil, especially if your enemy is StaZzz in this situation. We have a flame tank over here for Revenger trying to take out this oil, and it will succeed. And then right after that we see a laser lock coming in on the flame tank. We have alphas out from Mr. StaZzz. Oh my god, it's gonna be a juicy one going on the airfield. So that means no more MiGs for Mr. Revenger. So these Humvees have free reign in this match right now. See a Humvee over here trying to probably stall some supplies over here. Trying to get rid of this income for Revenger. We see these MiGs not being microed either. And Revenger calling in the GG. Well played by
You
StaZzz.
have been defeated.
Well played by defeated screen. Revenger was floating a little bit at the end. I think that is because he did not go for any USA tech. He tried to put it off as China. I mean, fair play to him. MiGs are indeed very good against Humvees, but it is really risky to try and pull off here. Especially against the super weapon. Because when the super weapon gets alphas up, it's pretty much game over. As well as we had a little bit of a float from Revenge over there. Probably a lot a bit overwhelmed here by StaZzz. Oh, let me wait for Revenge. He's probably also stuck in the defeated screen. And let me update the scoreboard for you guys. Kirkwood is asking, does Revenger not have a USA dozer? Well, he did at the start, that's for sure. He did not do anything with it, though. He chose to go full-on China. Where is Revenger? Guys in Discord also asking where Revenger is. Maybe he thought it was a best of 5. Just quickly asking StaZzz where Revenger is. Alright, let me get up out of the lobby so the players can do the spots. Revenger has joined. Taking a Revenger on toilet. Lol. Well, maybe. Come on, Revenger, join, man. Come on. I swear I clicked after him, and that still put me in a slot too. Maybe Revenger's PC is a little slow. Let me wait for him to actually load into the game here. Yep, there we go. L. Okay. Interesting. M. I have no idea what that means. Fred. He surely does not mean hell, right? Surely. Surely not. I mean, he got a game of StaZzz, so he's not playing that bad. You know, he's playing fine. Oh, he means the map Black Hell. Aha. That makes a lot more sense. Matchup will be Super Weapon Demo Again, very interesting here that Revenger, and both Revenger and StaZzz actually going for Demolition as their main general for the general powers. I say that is interesting, of course, because Super Weapon does have a very strong general powers. And I guess they value the Demorable Ambush and the Cash Bounty more. Anyway, let's hop into this game. Let's go. We have StaZzz in the Cyan, again, playing as Super Weapon and Demolition. And we have Revenger also doing the same armies, but playing in pink. Gonna be very interesting again to see if the players are going for USA tech at the start of the game, or if they're gonna transition later on. We of course see a power plant being built. GLA units will build 50% faster and produce 50% faster with a power plant out. StaZzz sending some workers to the middle right away to assume that map control really fast in this game. Revenger only sending one worker. See 3 supplies out there for StaZzz right away. And Revenger is doing the same, I think, maybe. Nothing here yet, but he is going for a drop. So let's see what's in this drop and let's see where it will go. It is going for a tunnel. Alright, that's an interesting play for sure. A drop on a tunnel. Don't usually see that often. A drop with terrorists as well. That's very cool to see. Getting followed up by an empty technical to get some work rushes, I assume. Oh, it's not empty. It has a terrorist getting one technical. And another few terrorists to kill the war factory here. Very nice early game aggression by Revenger. And also killing some workers. Technical does get cleaned up now and giving some veterancy to the technical of StaZzz. We have a dozer over here in the corner being nice and safe. More technicals coming in to kill some workers over here. And maybe another terror attack from Revenger. On the power. Power is of course a good hit, because now the production will be half for StaZzz. So very nice early on aggression with the terror attacks from Revenger for sure. A little bit of a miss micro on the terrorist there, and this technical will go down. America in a bit of a tight position here. Technical actually takes some more workers down as its final. Hurrah. And again, 2 technicals out here. Coming in again from Revenger. Being absolutely feral with the early game aggression. And gets 4 RPGs in the crush. Very nice. And more economy getting taken down here by the other technical. Fake war factory over here gets blown up by the terrorist. Very nice. Meanwhile, this supply has been established, only collecting on 1 worker though. But he is on 3 supplies. No oil captures coming in just yet. Capture upgrade also not ready for StaZzz. And there are still some technicals harassing StaZzz. StaZzz is really looking in a world of hurt right now. There is nothing is really going his way at this moment in time. Power plant has been re-established over here. And the bottom of his base. And there seems to have been another terror attack on the supply in the middle. Very interesting. Supply over here has been taken with a war factory established on the right side of the map. And the map control on the right side is going to StaZzz. A little more technical fighting over here in the middle. We have a super tech out for Revenger, and StaZzz calls in the GG. Well played by Revenger.
You have been defeated.
Making the score 3-2 for Revenger. So everybody who said it's going to be an easy 5-0 for StaZzz, you were wrong, guys. You were absolutely wrong in this set, because it is going to 3-2. Revenger playing very well so far. Next map will be Sakura Forest. Good aggression in that game from Revenger. Really getting StaZzz on the back foot from the very start, and he was not able to recover from that moment. StaZzz choosing the matchup of Nuke Inf. Also very interesting, because usually an infantry general does not have tanks, but now of course because they have Nuke they do have access to tanks. So maybe we're gonna see a combination of Gats, Nuke Battle and an infantry spam all in the same game. Alright, very nice. Just helping out the players a little bit over here. And let's hop into the next match! We have, on the bottom side of the map, Nuke and Infantry. For the Cyan player, that is StaZzz. He chose Nuke to be his main general, so he will get the Nuke general powers. And we have Revenger, who is starting with the same armies, but he has infantry general powers. And we actually saw him use the Frenzy on the base of StaZzz to just scout what he's doing. Gonna be very hard to keep track of which dozer is which in this game. But we see 2 supplies and a barracks out there. Pretty sure this should be a Nuke barracks to start with, because Red Guards are just superior in capturing oils than minigunners. We see a quite aggressive move here from StaZzz with the forward dozer. Probably trying to get a bunker in the middle of the map here to assume some map control. Oh, it's actually an infantry barracks here for Revenger as well. Very interesting. Those are getting spotted here by StaZzz and getting taken out. Just really unlucky for Revenger here. Those are not building a bunker quite yet. And Gatling tank spots the minigunner. There we see it, guys. Gatling tanks and RPG spam out there for StaZzz. We actually see a Helix. Ooh, I don't know. That does not seem like the best play out here, and not seem like the best idea against an infantry general. Because minigunners and Gatling tanks, honestly, are both really strong against Helixes. But hey, who knows? It might surprise StaZzz and cause some serious harm. Bunker getting up here in the base of Revenger. Taking down the barracks right away. And the Gats are moving forward to probably deny some eco here. Oh, never mind, he's just gonna build another bunker, just creeping forward with bunkers. Very interesting play. Power is gonna go down. Meanwhile, we see the infantry helix for Revenger in the base of StaZzz, dealing some damage, taking down a dozer, taking down some supply trucks. Now has to get out of there because of the minigunners and the Gatling tanks. loses the licks actually. A bit of a miss micro there. Maybe if he just went up instead of going left, it would have gotten away. We see a very forward war factory here for Revenger as well. Let's see what's gonna go out here. Just a better master. But here is where the real action is at, guys. We see this bunker push here. Really doing some massive work over here in the base of Revenger. Revenger actually losing basically his entire base. That is not what we want to see, guys. That is not what we want to see at all. That is very unfortunate here. Supply is going to go down. Do we have any other supplies out? Yes, there is a supply in the bottom left over here. And a supply in the bottom, on the top right, actually. So the supplies are still alive here for Revenger. That means he does still have economy. He just doesn't have a base anymore. Battlemaster in the base here to try and deny some ego of StaZzz. We see a prop center up for probably what's going to be some nuke overlords. Which are going to of course be very hard for Revenger to deal with in this situation, since he does not have a base. Nice flame here on the front, making a beautiful flame wall over here. Actually mis-micros it a little bit, but the war factory should still go down. And so does the barracks. No, the barracks does stay alive. Very nicely done here by Revenger and StaZzz. We have another flamer coming to the right there to hopefully deny some buildings for StaZzz. Maybe he's gonna go for the production, or the prop, I mean, or the supply. I don't know. First he's gonna try and kill this cat over here, but he does get away. Very nicely microed by StaZzz. And I think this is gonna go down, this flamer. Battlemaster here to back it up. And the dozer might actually be in a bit of trouble here. Dozer does go down. Is that the hunt complete though? Because last time I checked there was still a dozer in this base as well. Yep, so we still have a dozer in the base of Revenger for StaZzz. In the bottom left, StaZzz's base has been found. Yeah, that is gonna be something to deal with for sure. That is gonna be a bit rough here for Revenger. Because of course he is only on one supply after this goes down. That is really rough here. StaZzz has also found this war factory with this cat. At least I think that should be in range, right, to see it. And it's gonna be very annoying for Revenger because he is in some trouble here. I don't know if he can still recover from this. He is trying to take back his main base, and that is, I think, the hunt complete for StaZzz. So both players are now in a bit of trouble. StaZzz might have more base, but he does not have any dozers left. Unless there's a sneaky dozer somewhere that I did not spot. Gatling tank over here on the top right, going for the last supply collection of Revenger. It's gonna be very difficult for Revenger to deal with this, as he is just very low on money. There is a better master out, luckily though, to take care of this one Gatling tank. But look at this, there is just so many more units on the way. And he has to deal with all of them. ECM's now out as well. There is no prop left, so this will be the last ECMs. But even ECMs and just tank hunters will be very hard for Revenger to deal with. We have a nice dragon tank trying to clear some of this infantry, but it will go down. No mines on the barracks or the supply center for Revenger. And it's not looking great here, guys. I think we might have a 4-2 on our hands over here. This supply truck will be taken out as well. Battlemaster again on the way. Oil captures now coming in for Revenger to try and get himself back into this game. Wait, is Revenger also hunted? I think so. I think Revenger is also hunted in this game. So that means this supply will be the last collection for Avenger and these two oils. And he is not on a lot more than that. He has just a war factory over here, pumping out flamers to try and hold on. But it's not going to be enough here to deal with these tank hunters. All vetted tank hunters as well, so these flamers will go down really fast. Nice reaction here with the flame wall. But look at these tank hunters just tanking the flame wall. They might actually just stay alive, you know. Both on 1 HP, they will go down here. This nuke overlord is actually dead too right now by killing the supplies, so this guy is just impossible to take down for Avenger right now. It's absolutely not possible to take down this nuke overlord. Very close match though. Yeah, the trade-offs on both sides. I think StaZzz has now just QQ8 all of his units. Look, this beautiful polonaise of tank hunters. And Gats going in to take down what's left of Avenger, I should say. Because there is not much left anymore. The Overlord has reached the base and the ECMs, and the Overlord will just finish this off. 4-1 or 2. I can't type in here. Posle Etoy. I have no idea what that means. But GG nonetheless. That would be 4-2 for StaZzz. Very well played by both players again. Had some really close matches here. Gonna wait for Avenger to join StaZzz. Let's wait for him to show up in the lobby for me, so I don't accidentally join before him, because I think he has a little bit of a slower computer. We saw that mess it up earlier as well, so let's just be a little patient. We are on match point. For Mr. StaZzz. For Avenger would have to win 3 games in a row right now. If he wants to take it home. We will see a nuke Tox on Arctic Arena. It's very interesting again. Toxin is of course really strong with the Toxin RPGs and with the Toxin tunnels. And Nuke of course has the Battle Masters. So it's gonna be a really interesting combination here. Well, I'm very excited in what the games will provide for us today. Arctic Arena for the players. With our map of choice. We see StaZzz going for the Nuke General as his main army, so we will get a Carpet Bomber. Oh no, never mind, he switches it up to Tox to match Revenger. So both players will probably get technical promotion. I think that's why they really want that. Well, really want that Tox in general as their main army to get that technical promotion and win early game tech fights. Gonna be fun to see. Should be really exciting. So in the bottom over here we have StaZzz as the Cyan player, as the Nuke and the Tox in general. And on the top of the map we have the pink player in the same armies, Nuke and Tox as well. On Arctic Arena, a pretty big map with a lot of oils. We have 1 oil in the base, we have a few oils on the sides here. We have oil in the middle. 3 oils if I'm not mistaken, yep, 3 oils in the middle. And 2 on these sides as well. Refinery in the base as well. So there's a lot of stuff to capture here for the players. It's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do. We see both China and GLA Tech coming up for Avenger right away. And same for StaZzz. Very cool to see. The StaZzz is already in the middle with a worker. Revenger is a little bit late, but he will get this worker up in here. Of course, toxin tunnels are going to be very hard to take out once they do go up. So that's a real danger here. Worker gets denied here on the right side. And worker gets denied here in the middle for StaZzz. Technical coming in nice and quick. Meets another technical though. And, trying to get some crushes in here and going for the War Factory with his star attack. We've been seeing a lot of nice star attacks from Mr. Revenger over here during these games. Just very nice. We have a forward worker here as well. Would like to see him get up a tunnel. Meanwhile, we have a technical here of StaZzz, which might get taken out here. Yep, it is gonna get taken out. It was just an empty technical. Giving the technical of Revenger a nice promotion and some scrap to play around with. Technicals going across the map. Toxin tunnel has been established over here. And the supply has been denied here, the collection for StaZzz by this one little technical. Let's see if StaZzz can micro this to absolute perfection to try and keep his units all alive. Supply trucks going into the tunnel where they will be safe. One does go down though. Revenger just doing really well at denying all the economy here for StaZzz. In all these games where he's been GLA, he's been doing a great job at denying the economy here. Their attack, super attack I should say, goes up here for Revenger. Just very nice and very cool. And very dangerous. StaZzz calls in the GG. Well played. Again, by Revenger.
You have been defeated.
So far, Revenger has done a real great job here at terror attacking in all of the matches. Just spamming terror attacks and overwhelming StaZzz just like that. And that actually brings the score to 4-3 for Revenger. I know a lot of people said it's gonna be an easy swipe for StaZzz, but Revenger is really making him work for it. Just very nice. Good to see. Fun to see. Maybe we have a new pro on our hands here in Revenger. But let's see. Hello, Mr. Legionnaire in the chat saying dual barracks for spamming terror attacks. Yeah man, and they're fast with the power as well. That is what really giving StaZzz some heat over here. We are playing Irish Front. And we're playing Nuke USA. So no GLA for Revenger to take advantage of. Veto. Veto says Revenger. I don't know if veto is a thing. I did not see it in the rules. Maybe Joker can elaborate on the veto rules. Is veto allowed? Is it not allowed? Both players do pick the armies. Both pick the USA as their main army to get the USA general powers. Very interesting. Maybe I would have liked to see nuke general powers actually to get the oils with the promotion. Of the Red Guard, of course. making your oils a little harder to deny. But hey, let's see this game. We have at the bottom of the map StaZzz as Cyan, playing as Nuke and USA. And on the other side of the map, we have Revenger in the same armies, playing as Pink. We see a Dozer going forward right away for Revenger. Maybe we'll see a forward war factory. Even a forward barracks with a bunker might be nice over here. Dozer for StaZzz coming in here to collect all these supply crates. I'm pretty sure these are 200 each. Yep, 200 each. Very nice here. Free money to collect. StaZzz going for one USA supply and the China supply. And the barracks over here to take down this Dozer as fast as possible. I don't know where this Dozer is going. Maybe it was a little bit of a misclick. Maybe it's just for scouting purposes. It is sure interesting to see. Because it is going to get taken out really easily here by just a few missile defenders. And actually gets into the back of the base. Maybe he's going to try and build a Gatling turret there. Would be funny, but I don't think it's going to work out. We have another... He's sending 2 Dozers forward. What is this? What am I looking at? I have never seen this before. An empty... Oh, a full Humvee coming out as well. Are we seeing a no eco? We are seeing a no eco. Well, a no eco with 2 Chinooks, I guess. But it is a pretty all-in rush over here. From Revenger to try and take out StaZzz right away. But he is kind of suiciding his Dozers over here. He sent them forward and they have not done anything. One Humvee did go down here to the Gatling tank. Not before he could get off the evac. War Factory is in some real trouble over here, almost going down. It's very interesting to see a no eco here, and it is quite certain that StaZzz did not see a no eco coming. Ooh, that's rough. The bunker gets captured, so this Humvee is actually going to be very low health. Best to be careful that it doesn't kill itself here. But a nice denying of the expansion here for Revenger. We see a little drop over here of StaZzz trying to kill the economy of Revenger. And the Chinooks are pulled off, going to safety. And power plant is now in trouble. We have 2 more Humvees over here. Going in towards the base of StaZzz. And a few missile defenders over here denying this supply. And StaZzz calling in the GG again. It is a 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have expected to see a 4-4 in this set? Now is the real question, is there a mirror decider? I don't know actually. I have no idea, because the first match was also a mirror. Very nicely done here by Revenger, going for the no eco. Might actually be Revenger taking this stat. Let's join the players right again. Right, Joker saying there is no decider matchup. Revenger is saying just a second for a map check. Just to see, probably gonna spin the wheel again. Snowy Plateau, Tox Demo. Tox Demo, very daring matchup over here. Now you guys might be wondering why is it a daring matchup? Because it is 2 GLAs, so there is no power spam terror attacks for Revenger. But maybe he just doesn't need them. Maybe he's just gonna spam normal. Oh, it's StaZzz map. Joker says StaZzz map. Pretty sure Tox Demo is in the map, is in the pool here. Yeah, Tox Demo is indeed in the matchup pool. Leisure in the chat saying, I'm really curious if Demoscorps will shoot Anthrax. That is indeed really interesting. Well, they won't if they both pick Demolition, that's for sure. Because their Scorpions, I'm pretty sure, don't start with... Wow, okay. We're gonna have a Make here, the GLA mirror. Gonna be interesting. Make is a beloved map in the community. And probably one of my least favorite maps, personally. But here we go. We have 2 GLAs for StaZzz, a Toxin and a Demo playing in the Scion. Same over here. A Toxin and a Demo for Revenger. Selling off his GLA Toxin command center right away. He's not interested. He's going straight for 2 barracks. And 2 supplies. We have 1 barracks out here from StaZzz only. Everybody in the chat is also really curious about these combinations and what will work with these 2 armies, but we'll see in this game. Both players sending out workers to the middle to get as much map control as possible. It is gonna be really cool to see here. Tunnels going up here in the middle for both players. And tunnels in the top of the map. Not quite going up just yet, but I'm sure they will in a little bit. We see the first terror attack being prepped here for Avenger, so I guess we're doing terror attack spam. Once again, it worked out for him in the past. Will it work out this time? We will see. StaZzz is a little faster with the first technical this time around. And it's going to be very interesting to see which one will actually go ahead and blow up first. I'm pretty sure this is also a terror attack. Maybe it's just an empty attack, who knows? Yeah, no, it is a terror attack. Ooh, it still goes down. Very nicely done here. And Revenger actually loses all of his terrorists to take down this second technical. So the terror attack has been reset for Revenger. Meanwhile, one of these technicals does get away. Technical going back home to the base. Meanwhile, we have some technicals here in the bottom getting snatched and getting taken out by StaZzz. Very nice job. Will this terrorist connect? It will not. Maybe a forest fire here would have been nicer. And this technical will go down. No connecting terror attacks from Revenger, and that is not what you like to see. He has really tried the same strategy, but without power, it's just not as fast. So far it is relatively equal here for both players. StaZzz does have this supply, whereas Revenger does not have it on the other side. We have more technicals in the middle. Nice aggression in this game from StaZzz, denying all these terrorists as they are produced, and this is not looking great for Revenger. He has no units to defend against this. Maybe all he has is a few technicals in here, but this army is really dangerous now, going for the war factory. One last technical is being produced there. Still building terrorists. I'm really sure that's not the play here. Terrorists will not win you the game. GG, fuck, says Revenger. What a luck win. Well played by both players. Really well done by Revenger as well, getting StaZzz to a 4-4 before finally being defeated in this set. Very well played by both players. GG's, guys. Thanks for the games. Very well played by both players. Congratulations to StaZzz for winning the first round in this tournament. Once again, it is the Double Trouble Rumble tournament, hosted by Mr. Joker and sponsored by AK BO9. Thank you guys for hosting this and letting me stream it. I really appreciate it. It was a great set we had today, and I'm hoping to do some more. I'm hoping to do some more sets if they are available, because this was really fun to watch and really fun to stream. So GG's to the players. I will be closing the stream right here. Well played, guys, and goodbye. I will see you guys in the next stream.